Hello everyone, Neverzen coming back to you with another video. Today we are going to be checking out 17's latest comeback for their 10th anniversary, I think it is. But we're going to be checking out Thunder. I am scared because I have no idea what the heck this song is going to give me, but I'm ready for my life to be taken nonetheless. I'm also going to listen to all of the solos off camera, by the way, so don't expect to see any videos for those because I need to enjoy each of the members' solos on my own so I can just listen and just be at peace with myself. But this is a pause warning. I do like 17 a lot. There is a good chance I pause, especially if someone does something that they normally would do, because they all just come for me in very different ways. But with the intro out of the way, as well as the pause warning, let's go ahead and check out Thunder by 17. All right, here we are with Thunder, and let's check it out. Okay, Whistle. Who calling? Who calling? Not the same. My changed pupils are weird. Okay, pre-chorus. Come on, sing one. Dino looks great. Okay, chorus. Catchy. Allo, allo. And yep. Honestly, I gotta say, this is the year for pre-chorus, not pre-choruses, for post-choruses. I don't know what it is with post-choruses this year. They just slap very hard, and I love it so much. Come on, Uzi and DK. Okay, who about to come in the second verse? No, I'm not ready to face that truth yet. Okay, Hoshi. He didn't have to look that disrespectful. He didn't have to. Clear, revive him. It's all a dream. Oh, that was fun. All right, let's talk Thunder. First thoughts, I need this song to come on while I'm at a club. It has like the perfect club energy to it. Like it has like a nice beat, it has, you know, the addicting whistle, you know, it has a nice move and rhythm to it that you can vibe with. And it has a part that drunk people can attempt to shout at the top of their lungs and possibly spell wrong. So you got everything that makes a perfect club anthem where people can be drunk and vibe. So I definitely need to experience that, even if I have to recreate the vibes at home. But let's break it down like we normally do, because I have some things to say quickly. In terms of vocals, there really wasn't any like vocal heavy moments in this song. And it's kind of weird because, like, aside from the pre-chorus with specifically Seungkwan and Dino, there was all like a kind of like soft, kind of like lazy singing. Like it was nothing where it's like, you know, powerful and aggressive. It was just like, oh, I'm just like gonna go with the flow and kind of sing like this like little like melodic part here at the end of the chorus. Or so it's like it was very fitting for this song, and honestly I did appreciate that a lot. But then you had Seungkwan and Dino on the first and second pre-chorus. I don't know how they can sound so powerful yet so soft at the same time, but somehow they managed to do it. But I'm not gonna lie, I did have to do a double take like 5 times to actually confirm that that second pre-chorus was Dino and I was not just making things up. And I'm not safe from the hymn at all. Like, I don't know what it was about the way he sounded there specifically, but it was just so freaking good, and I am obsessed with that. Let's break down rapping. As expected, Wonwoo, Mingyu, S.Coups, and Vernon delivered as they normally do. No surprises there. Honestly, I kind of like how they were split up a bit. Like, you had Wonwoo and Mingyu in the first verse, and then you had Vernon and S.Coups in the second verse. So that was definitely like a little fun way, like, to kind of split them up so they're not all together. Plus, you had Vernon and S.Coups do the first chorus as well, so it's like a nice little vibe. Honestly, I wasn't expecting like a chant. I guess you could say chant, because it's not really a chant, but like a chant style chorus. And somehow they pulled it off great, especially for this song where it's kind of like laid back, so it fit perfectly. You really didn't need a melodic chorus, you just needed a catchy chorus, and that is very much what they gave us. Ooh. But Vernon and S.Coups definitely popped off in that second verse. Not even gonna try denying that, because they truly did pop off there. In terms of, you know, the song itself with the production, like I said earlier, you had that nice like club bounce to it. It was high energy the entire way through, and then the pre-chorus built up the anticipation as necessary for a song like this. So top tier, chef's kiss, love that. One thing I have to point out though, they really took a 7-letter word and spelled it out over an 8 count. If that's not iconic, I don't know what it is. And they made it so it doesn't sound off or anything, like it sounds smooth all the way through all 8 counts. Because what they did was, for the H, they didn't do it as like one syllable. They like spread out like the H. It's like THUNDER, and that's how they spread out for over the 8 counts. And it's genius, honestly. And it's catchy. And I'm probably gonna be spelling thunder for I don't even know how long, but I'm probably gonna be spelling that out just randomly throughout my daily life, because it was just so catchy that it gets stuck in your head. And like I said earlier, it's perfect for like a club setting where people can try to drunkenly sing along for it, and then it just sound all terrible and messed up, but it's fun, and that's the important part, is the fun. Visually, honestly, out of all of like 17 eras, visually this is my favorite. Not even gonna lie. Like visually they all looked great, and I had to do a double take. Like, Joshua? The 8? Like, S-Coups? Like, I had to do a double take, like, is that really you? But mainly the ones that really came for me the most, though, were the 8, Dino. Honestly, it was those two where I, like, had to do a double take. The only two that I, like, knew immediately on first glance was Seungkwan and Uzi. The rest of them I had to do a double take, like, is that who I think it is? Yeah, that's who I think it is. But visually it was great. Honestly, we probably wouldn't have survived if Jonghyun was here for this era, so I'm glad that he was not part of this, because we wouldn't have made it. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. The next video that you're going to see from me will be my reaction to Tilt by Irene and Seulgi, which I am beyond excited for because I have been wanting an Irene and Seulgi comeback since I first got into K-pop and had barely missed Monster and Naughty. Once I found those two songs, I fell in love and wanted more. So I'm glad that we finally getting more. Gosh, it's been so long. It's been so long. But if you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and or subscribe. If you don't want to do any of that, that is perfectly fine. You watched the video to this point, which means you have supported me in one way or another, so who am I to tell you what to and not to do through this screen? If you want to maybe have a more personalized conversation, down in the description I have tons of different socials listed. You can feel free to check me out on any of them. I'll most likely respond as long as your page looks authentic and not fake and created 2 months ago with 2 followers. But I just want to thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Never Zen, out.